Dear friends, welcome to Dental Education Hub YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss another introductory video related with the dental material science. And today we are going to discuss the process of dental material selection. So what are the steps in selection of a dental material for a clinical use? So there are 4 steps in the dental material selection, and the careful selection of the dental material is very crucial as it determines the success or failure of a restoration. The first stage or the first step is the analyzing the case. So simultaneously, we will show you a complete case as well. So the first step is that what is the reason of the cavity formation that you are going to restore, for example. For example, whether the cavity is caused by dental caries, toothbrush, or toothpaste abrasion. So in our case, that you can see in the picture, the cavity is because of the dental caries in the upper maxillary second molar. Is the restoration will be placed in an area of high stress, or it is in the anterior region where comparatively the stress is less. So in our case, the restoration will be placed on the occlusal surface of the maxillary second molar, which is in a high stress area. Is the restoration is visible when the patient smiles? In our case, it is not visible. So is the cavity is deep or shallow? You can analyze this by the clinical examination and through the radiograph. And in our case, it is a shallow cavity. Now, these are the few steps in a few pointers in the analysis of the case. Now, what are the requirements as a second step? Whether the filling material whether you require a filling material which matches the tooth color or the non-tooth color material is fine. So in our case, it is in the maxillary second molar, and non-tooth color material may be fine in this area, but definitely you have to consider the needs and the requirements of the patient as well. The material should be minimum, the material should be able to withstand moderate or high stresses. Now, the material should also be able to resist the toothpaste and toothbrush abrasion as well. As a third step, you will see what are the available materials that you have or the available material in your clinical practice. In our case, the 2 best materials that are available for this case are either the posterior composite or the dental amalgam. Now, the final step is the choice of the material. Now, the choice of the material, it depends on numerous factors. First, you have to compare the properties of available material with the requirements. Now, after the comparison, the choice of the material is also dependent on personal preference of the dentist. For example, like some old school dentists, they are more comfortable in handling with dental amalgam, and some new dentists, they are more they prefer more tooth color restorations, or they find the handling of the dental composite more easy. Ease of handling as well is same, in it comes under personal preferences as well. The cost is an important factor. So in our case, for example, we are working in a non-governmental organization, NGO, or charity dental practice. So that's why we are choosing dental amalgam. So that is an important factor as well. So in summary, that's a quick recap. The first is you have to analyze the case. After analysis, simultaneously, you will compare the requirements and the available materials and their properties. The next step is the selection or the choice of the material. So these are the 4 steps. Sometimes, though the materials they are very well tested both in the laboratory and in the animal models, but sometimes for some new materials there is a review process as well. So the dentist they choose whether they are going to use this material in the future or not. So these are the steps in the selection of a dental material. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. If you have any suggestion or comment, do write in the comments below for discussion. Thank you so much for watching this lecture again. And please do visit our website www.dentaleducationhub.com.